Time to check in with Mike Yawney, who's celebrating a new menu at Brava Bistro. I'm a little jealous of your assignment this morning, Mike.
As you should be, Jill. Jill, this is, I mean, there are worse assignments to be on a Monday morning. Some fine food, and they've already treated me to some coffee. Jill, you know, Brava Bistro, you're familiar with it. It's an institution,
great.
right, on 17th Avenue. Things come and go. Brava's been here. But did you know it's one of the first wine bars in the city?
No, I did not know that. I did not know that.
It's one of the very first places, and it's always a good sign when a business stays in the same location for that many years. We're talking about 15 years. We are talking about Brava Bistro, and want to introduce you to Dewey Nordhoff, and a lot of people, I've heard you're like Sting, Dewey, that people just refer to you as Dewey. There's no last name when it comes to you.
Yeah, but I wish I was as talented as Sting. I think it comes down to just having a unique first name, right? So, yeah.
It could be a unique first name and a very unique restaurant. For those who haven't been to Brava before, how would you describe this place?
I would describe it as, you know, typically people describe it as casual fine dining. The way I would describe it is it's a place people go for first dates, anniversary celebrations, but even just every day, come in, grab a thin crust pizza and a glass of wine. So it's funny because we're getting a lot of people now that will phone and say, can we bring kids, or do you have a dress code? I'm like, no. You know, we always want to provide an environment which is special and people are looked after, but take away the pretension and all the stuffiness that comes with so-called fine dining.
Talking about your kids are in the background. They're coloring on that.
You'll probably hear one of them squealing in a few minutes here. Yeah.
So some changes happening because you've been around, you know, 15 years here. Tell us, for those who maybe have been coming all these years, what they can expect. What are you guys changing up?
Yeah, well, it's important to say that we're not going to be reinventing anything, right? We know what we're good at. We know what we've been successful at. So the big change is that we brought in a new chef. Her name's Andrea Harling, and you know, we worked with our previous chef for 10 years. And so that's a big change for a restaurant. It's like adding a new bass player for a really big band, right? And Andrea's coming in, and she's going to put her stamp on the menu. But the menu's still going to follow through on what we've been doing for the last 10, 12, 13 years, which is, you know, that really West Coast bistro food, not expensive, you know, relatively, and you know, just a casual environment where people can come in and have a glass of wine, a pizza, or they can come in and do the 3 courses, order the nice wine, have a big celebration. We sort of cater to all of that.
So no shocking change.
No, you know what? I would start probably receiving death threats if we started changing to. We have people that come here and celebrate their anniversaries every year. They met here, they got engaged here. I've seen people's kids grow up here. So no, we cannot change. I mean, we're always going to try to improve the place, but no shocking changes.
I'm sure a lot of people are excited to hear that. And we're actually going to be meeting Chef Andrea next time we see you, and she's going to walk us through some of the signature dishes, including homemade pasta, Jill.
Yeah, don't mess with a good thing. They also have a fabulous patio. Could be the weather for that this week, too.